Hello and good evening. My name is John, and I'm joined by
MPG.
and we're playing Academy of Magic: The Great Dark Wizard's Curse as part of my Steam cleaning series, with every game in my Steam library eventually, and then arbitrarily rate and read them to playtime. I've already made our character. Our character is Harold at the Academy of Magic.
Okay.
What do you know about Academies of Magic or Great Dark Wizards, MPG?
Well, I mean, I think that we are definitely going to be putting our toes into some intellectual property.
Oh yeah,
Serial number is not necessarily
yeah.
filed off very well. I would say.
I love this little
God,
ghost down
weird
here. Do you see this little
scratch
ghost?
on my screen. Hold on. Let me
He's very
see your
cute.
ghost. I have to restart the stream, and now it's taking a second.
Oh no.
I would say, what do I know about Academies of Magic? Is
Yeah.
in a video game, well,
Yeah.
really in any kind of media sense, is that they are generally death traps. Like, what parent would send their
Yeah,
kid?
it's like, good luck, kid. You're probably gonna
Yeah.
die.
You're probably gonna die. Hope you learn magic.
Well, it's like, hey, why don't you go play in the...
You're not gonna learn like grammar,
Yeah.
or math, or science. It's all just magic.
Yeah.
And so if you don't die, you're pretty much stuck
Yeah.
doing magic the rest of your life. So if you wanted to be like an architect or a geologist or anything like that, that's not happening.
By the
You
way,
know?
I don't know if you're watching the intro, but you are orphan in London. Wow, what a weird quinky dink when it comes to uncopyrighted character design.
I know, huh? Do you have glasses? I can't get this stream to pull up. It started at first, then when you restarted it. Let me see if I can clip it. Stop watching, and then watch again.
But you're right, like, it's like saying, like, modern days, like, hey kids, go play in the nuclear arms factory, and like, it's
Right.
like, what if Northrop Grumman had a middle school inside of it? Like,
Yeah,
you should
right.
not put these kids in control of cosmic powers when they're
Right.
going through puberty. Like, that's the worst
Right.
time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that was one of the things about the certain Magic Academy. Like, the very first spell that, like, one of the very first spells we see is like picking a lock.
Yeah.
It's how to pick a lock. Like, why even have locks if an 11-year-old can pick a
Yeah,
lock?
yeah. Well, I mean, I know, like, locks in general are kind of really easy to pick, apparently. Like, you know, whether it's lock picking, like, they just have tools you can buy online that's like, this will just pick the lock for you.
Yeah.
And it's really just like, well, you just want enough deterrence. It's kind of like, you know, if someone wants to brute force their way in to a system, either, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's matching 3.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still not getting the stream.
You're
So
still
this
not
is
getting the
kind of-
stream?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's-
all right.
Can you?
I'll restare it for you. You're missing out on
All
a
right.
lot here.
I bet.
That explains why you didn't see the
I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna have to watch.
You're
this
the watch.
video.
You're gonna have to actually watch one of our videos. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that's rough.
To see the gameplay for match 3, evidently.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart this call 1 second.
Do you?
Well, Discord is not letting me pick a screen to share, so we'll just talk about it. So I'm matching 3. It is eyeballs and spell books and wizard hats is all that I'm matching right now. Trust me when I tell you, I will as soon as OBS, or not OBS, as soon as Discord allows me to reshare the screen, you will get this hot wizarding action. Who's your favorite wizard? Do you have a favorite wizard? Did I lose you on the voice call too? Oh,
We are.
we are back.
rolling.
We are
We're
back.
back, baby.
We are back. You missed so much. I don't
I
know.
bet.
I don't know how you'll ever catch up. I was asking.
You know what? This. You've totally lost me in the narrative now.
I know. I was asking before we got so really interrupted. Who is your favorite wizard?
Who is my favorite wizard?
Yeah, who is your favorite wizard?
Oh gosh, I would say, I mean, if we're going for, I don't think that I had a favorite from the IP that shall not be named because the woman who wrote it is awful.
So, really? Okay.
I mean, I guess,
I mean, Gandalf's a fine wizard, I guess.
Gandalf is a fine wizard. Oh, you know what? Schmendrick.
Okay.
Schmendrick was my favorite wizard.
I like any wizard who's like a weird little freak, you know, like just someone who is just
Yeah.
like, who just can't stop giggling at how great they think they are.
Whoa,
Yeah.
where am I?
Oh,
You might like Schmendrick.
you're getting this voice, right?
Welcome to
Yeah.
the magical world, Dennis.
Dennis.
Dennis. Oh, that's
What are
definitely not a. It's a home
I'm
gnome.
Nasir. I'm an elf. Specifically, I'm the elf.
Oh my god, it's a house elf. Really?
It's a house elf. That's why I said it's a home gnome.
An elf? Wait, did you say you work for my parents? They're still alive? Did they say
I
you
really wonder what the legalities of filing the serial numbers off. Like,
died many years ago. I've been watching over you
This
ever
is-
since,
this is-
in secret.
The serial numbers are not really filed off.
they're kind of just like colored in with wax or something.
That
Yeah.
was an illusion I created with my limited magic to get your attention. I wasn't sure you'd listen if I came to you personally.
Yeah, but what? So I kidnapped you, and now I have your attention.
How'd you do something like that? I had a dream that named you as the.
So when it comes to
only
these
one
visual
who
novel
could
segment, or just
break
this
us on our
conversation
souls.
series, like the fact that like
Wizards
he's
and
looking
wizards
this
who
way,
oppose the great dark wizard
Yeah.
and he's looking this way.
and his followers grow day by day. You're our last hope.
God, could you
I
imagine? Like, hey,
really-
kiddo.
I love that like schlubby Harold. I love that he's just this like dude in like ill-fitting pants and suspenders with like a
Ancient
bowl
axe.
cut. All right, you know, like what wizards use. Wizards are known woodsmen.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Is that for getting Merlin out of the tree?
I guess so. We have to save the school. First thing Dennis needs to do is cross through the gate. So we have to buy a gate. Oh, good. We fixed the
Okay.
gates. Now Dennis can step inside the school. Like, could you imagine the pressure putting on this poor kid to
Yeah.
be like,
Not just you're a wizard, Dennis.
You actually.
But, like you're a
crossed
wizard,
those
and also we need you to
Sorry.
build the school
Is
that
there
will
a
then
reason
become
I
your
shouldn't
death
have?
trap.
yeah,
Oh, I keep forgetting you don't know our history. When the great dark
Because
wizard
you're-
was defeated, he placed a curse on the.
you know, you could stop saying great. You can just say dark wizard. You don't have to give him honorifics.
Inside,
Right.
unless.
Well, maybe he was kind of a great guy. He
Yeah.
just kept doing douchey things.
Oh, he was great wizard first, then the dark. But wouldn't it be the dark great
Yeah.
wizard or the? Yeah. Oh, he just said dark wizard there without capitalizing it. So
Yeah,
is dark wizard is not a proper name without great in front of it.
right.
It's not like I have
I mean,
any loyalty to the.
See,
Any-
great dark
any-
wizard is capitalized.
Who he is. Good point. Well, since you made it onto the school grounds, we might as well get started.
They are so just like chill. Like, yeah, okay, well, I guess we're gonna teach you magic now. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's
You
cool.
built a gate for us. I guess we have to.
We have
It would be
to.
kind of like awkward of like, but I built you this gate. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
got
not
it.
really into gates.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to tell you this.
Like the gate wasn't there for a reason.
Yeah.
You know? Like, great job fixing it, hero.
Yeah, yeah. You know what they say, you never tear down a gate unless you know why it was there in the first place. You don't just
Yeah.
do that. You have to you know, pay attention to stuff because like you could cause massive damage if you just go around smashing stuff.
Right.
We're about 8 minutes in, excluding the time we spent trying to get the technical difficulties worked out.
Right.
This game's boring. No, I'm being mean. I'm being mean. What I meant to say was, this match 3 is very rudimentary, as in there's very little for me to do so far. Like I have one tool.
All right. So to your question earlier
Yes.
about favorite wizard, are we talking about people who would identify as a wizard, or are you talking about any magical practitioner?
I'll go with any magical practitioner. If you want to say like, you know,
Okay.
what's the guy, the mind freak guy or whatever?
Ah, David Blaine.
David Blaine, yeah.
What's that? Is he David Blaine? Is he Mind Freak? I forget.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah. All right. So I'm trying to. I'm like going through the Dragon Age mages.
Are they actually
And-
mages, or is being a blood mage the same thing as being a mage?
It's the same thing because it's really just about where you get your power from. It's still magic. I mean, you're still doing like impossible stuff.
Okay.
You know. So I would say, I really like Vivienne.
Vivian. Do I know who Vivian?
yeah.
Should I know who Vivian is?
She's the one who looks like Maleficent.
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. Like, I really like her character. I just think she.
Why? What makes her likable?
Oh, she's not. That's why I like her.
Oh, okay. What makes her deplorable?
She's very not likable. I would say, yeah, because Schmendrick was a magician. He didn't self-identify as a wizard. And then you got your wizards from the witches from
What's that
World
one?
Series, Esme Weatherwax. I really like Esme Weatherwax.
Okay.
And let's see, who else? I mean, there's wizards that I like there's a lot of them. But I would say favorite would probably still be Schmendrick. So.
Okay.
Because he's kind of a loser. Like, he's like a loser magician.
Okay. I kind of like,
his heart is in the right place.
and this is obviously because I've read the books. I kind of like Harry Dresden
Oh yeah.
because he kind of sucks. Like, he barely scrapes by. Like, he's actually really good, but he also just barely escapes by because he's, I don't know if it's lazy or a loser, but like he's always just scraping by, you know?
Yeah. Well, like, the thing about Schmendrick is that, like, he's sort of a loser who can only do, like, little hedge wizard shit.
Okay.
And then he performs the most, like, powerful magic of his life, and it was both really, like, he kind of saved the day and also screwed the pooch at the same time.
Okay.
Schmendrick is the wizard from The Last Unicorn.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And so I really like that complexity of, like, his moment of, like, real triumph was also, like, what the hell did you do, you big idiot?
Yeah.
You know? But I really like that about him. I like oh,
I know. I got one of the
got
fountains.
a goblet of goop.
Something. So back to the game we're actually playing. The
Right.
reason why I'm not thrilled about this game is because, like, the gameplay doesn't match anything that you're doing in the story.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm not even like, so I'm gonna get a match 5 here. I don't get a power up. I don't get anything. Like, it doesn't care if you're good or not at this game, or well, even if you're lucky. It's just like, yeah, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And I really struggle with that because I want the game. I don't want the game to be like, hooray, you're the bestest ever at whatever. But I do want the game to, like, seemingly care a little bit, and, like, be like, hey, you did a good job, kiddo.
Yeah.
You know, way to go, champ.
Yeah, I think that's all right. So let's go back to the purpose of this game.
Yes.
In the same way that Funny Pets was, like, this even more than Funny Pets. Think about this. Like, if you have a kid who is really into Amalgamated Wizarding School,
Yeah.
Property, and you just need them to shut up.
This is not what you give them.
Dinner. When I was for New Year's Eve, we went to we got takeaway.
Okay.
At this really nice restaurant. Basically we had
Fancy smancy, yeah.
Yeah, it was a fancy restaurant, and, like, there were a bunch of people having New Year's Eve dinner in there, and yeah, like, this one family just, like, tucked up, like, their kid was just straight up just with the iPad the entire dinner, so that mom and dad could have a nice meal.
And I don't blame anybody. I mean, we don't do that,
Yeah.
thankfully, yet, but, like, I don't blame anybody for that. Like,
Oh yeah.
kids are a
I mean,
disaster. No one should have kids.
Yeah, the before times of, like, do you remember all of the think pieces about how awful children are at restaurants?
Yeah,
before
yeah.
2007, before iPads just made it like, or iPhones and iPads made it so that you could just shove something into your kid's face and they'd let you eat.
Yeah.
I remember all of the stories about, like, I run a nice bistro and this kid is literally, like, jumping up and down in their seat, screaming for attention.
Yeah.
Because they're bored. So.
And they have the right to be bored. I mean,
Right.
it can be like, if your kid's not hungry, they just ain't hungry.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just looking at this game going, like, you have a whole story built around magic, and there's nothing
Yeah.
magical about this magic besides like the vague theme about purple. Like, I'm not getting
Yeah.
mana points. I'm not casting spells. I'm literally
Nope.
doing basic yard work to repair the the grounds or whatever. And it's like, is this your king? Is like, what?
Yeah, right.
Where does I continue to think like, boy, people who play these games deserve better.
Yeah.
And I just look at it and I just really wonder, like, where did we go wrong as a society? What was the factor here that was just like, oh yeah, we can phone this in and it's fine.
Well, I think it's because like the kids just want, they want Harry Potter. And
Yeah,
there
but
I said it.
this is all like they
Like, you
are
want something
kids
that's
fooled
not-
by off-brand stuff? Like, would
I mean, it depends on how young they are. I mean,
But,
'cause
like,
I think this is a match 3. This is something that even a little kid can like understand. They don't need to do any reading.
kids
you
deserve
know,
better
they
than
don't-
this though.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but I mean, for
I
how much money was this?
I get what
you
you're
know?
saying. I'm just thinking about like, this wouldn't keep a kid entertained very long because it literally is nothing. And it's a very older, like, this is an older gameplay model. Like, match 3 is
Yeah.
not something I see a lot of mobile ads for, like when I'm looking at the
Yeah,
ads
true.
for whatever's on YouTube or whatever, it's not a match 3 game. It's some weird grinding game, or I mean, again, I'm obviously I'm on a different target
Yeah.
audience, but at some level I would expect the games that they're offering to align a little bit.
Yeah.
I just want to cast a magic spell. Is that too much to ask? Like, where's my
But
gosh
you're just
darn
saying
magic?
that all you want is a pretty girl, a warm meal, and the ability to shoot lightning at fools.
Well, I just looking at this going like, I just want something, I want.
Yeah.
Can we do it? Oh, I'm missing one over here.
Stage complete.
Like we're playing, this is stage 4 now, and nothing has changed.
Right.
I'm getting more stars now, I guess. It's not
Oh.
okay. Second upgrade, another plot beat.
Right. Now we have the lab.
The lab. I've got to repair every building on the grounds before I can find out what happened to my parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, why is your head so small?
Well, now, what's this? A new
Is he growing?
student After all these years,
He's moving. He's going up and down.
Humans
Yeah.
are here because of the curse.
Slowly
I'm not
deflating.
human.
keeps people out, that's true. But the
What?
opposite is true for the dead.
What?
What?
Dead?
Sadly, yes.
God, I'm getting some really bad Thomas the Tank
Junius
Engine
Harpus,
vibes.
I was in the school when the great
Junius
Dark Lord attacked,
Harpus.
So my soul was trapped here. I've
Wow.
wandered these halls for centuries
So are
now.
my parents' souls trapped here too, Julius?
I know.
Junius, I'd like you to meet Dennis.
So not only are you in a death
Break the
trap,
curse.
but this is
Oh,
evidently
break the curse so I could finally rest.
Certainly. Let's go to the botanical garden at once and see what can be done.
All right, Dennis.
This is Ravenloft.
Match 3 for another 4 levels, and then you can
Yeah.
finally free your parents.
Yes. With an ancient bomb. Let's
Yeah.
just give the kid an ancient bomb. Not just a fire staff.
Yeah.
Not just a stone of confusion. Not just an axe. Let's give them a
Let's give them some
straight-up
bombs.
bomb. Yeah.
I don't know. I always feel like a jerk when I talk about these games and go like, this could be so much better. I think I'm done with this. I don't know. MBG, any thoughts on?
Yeah, I think, again, if your kid is just like,
Yeah,
a
maybe.
freaking lunatic for anything Harry Potter, and you need something to keep them occupied for, a half hour, maybe this will do the trick if they, I don't know. I just don't see it. I don't see,
Yeah, the theme isn't being used. I think that's the biggest thing
Yeah.
about a lot of these games, whether it's this specific one or something else. Like, if you're going to go to all this trouble to file off the serial numbers, at least
Yeah.
integrate it some way into gameplay, so that you can go like, yes, we understand why people like the wizard stuff, instead of being
Yeah.
like, we just made this because we figured we could get a quick cash in. Like you want to feel like you're respecting your fans. Like that's one of the biggest things. Like make sure that the people
Right.
playing the game go like, okay, you know what I like, and you're giving it to me. You know. Good.
Or
Or-
all right, how about this?
I'm excited.
Due to certain political changes surrounding the Harry Potter series, what if you want something that is basically Harry Potter, but has none of the problematic baggage of its creator?
We don't know that yet. We haven't finished this game.
All right, that's true.
This game could get raw real fast and be
This
like,
game
oh,
could get really
well, this
bad."
game has a house elf. It has literal
Right.
slaves in it. Like it's
Right? Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
a certain point, yeah, Harry Potter's like, yeah, the non Harry Potter character is going to be asked to define what a woman is or something.
what if we didn't have a slave character a slave race in our
Yeah.
game? No, we must
No.
have it. It's the only way
must
people
have a
understand
slave
it's
race.
fantasy is if we thrust slaves in their faces. It's historically accurate, don't you know?
Oh, jeez.
All right, this has been Academy of Magic: The Great Dark Wizard's Curse. Like I don't. Oh, okay, where's the Dark Wizard? Where's the curse? Like he's not even twisting his mustache. He's going, haha.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's literally nothing here besides repair the.
Yes. You are onto something, which is that, like, in a puzzle quest sort of way, there should be an antagonist. There should be somebody thwarting you. Not like, it doesn't have to be like a proper, like, you go, they go kind of situation. But like, you're like halfway through this puzzle, and then the Dark Wizard comes in and like waves his wand and scrambles the board or something.
Something, yeah.
Something to give you a sense of like, oh no, like the Dark Wizard, you have to stop him. That would have been
Stage complete.
Or I was fighting against him, or like anything interacting wise, like.
right.
So I'm 10% through the game. We've played for 22 minutes.
Okay.
My guess is that we just have to chug through a bunch of it.
Yeah.
Entire row. So these are all your
Oh, I
items
mean,
you can
are
buy.
you-
Upgraded.
up
That
for
means
chugging
purchased,
through?
right? What was that?
Are you up for chugging through? I can't imagine.
No,
you're
no, no,
like,
no, no.
yeah,
I will not. I'm
let's get
done.
going.
I'm done. What I'm saying is that like this would take, at this current rate, it would take 4 hours to get through everything. But all we're doing is the same thing. Like there's not even a level number on here. It's 1/6, I guess. But like, what does that even mean? Who does this serve? Who is your master, Harry Potter? All right, I gotta stop. All right, cheers.
Stop. Cheers.
Cheers.